Oh, good morning, everybody. Sure, we're having a great day. This is your brother, your friend, Brother Fidelis Odalumen, the CEO of Family Pattern, uh, a, a, an organization with a vision to raise a godly family, a family that is cherished by God, even in a morally decayed society like us. God has given us a responsibility to raise family and children that can stand in terms of time in this society. So in this video, before I proceed this morning, I want to appreciate those who have subscribed to this YouTube channel, even as many consider to do so. Please go there, subscribe. Just search for Family Pattern with Odalumen Fidelis. Just go to the subscription button and subscribe. Now, in this episode, this morning, I want to be sharing with us 3 qualities in building a romantic relationship. 3 qualities in building a romantic relationship. Before we proceed, do you know that the world statistics say that the rate of second divorce is higher than the rate of first divorce? Did you also know that there are more unfaithful women? There are more unfaithful women in their marriage before they get married. Now, these are questions begging for answer. Now, these questions can easily be answered as a result of what we want to be sharing in this video. Now, that is the quality that are not in place. Those quality was not put under consideration before couple make their decision, choose their life partner. So in this video, we want to be talking about 3 qualities in building a romantic relationship. Now, marriage is so important to God to the extent He instituted it in the Garden of Eden. After He created everything, He created man. He said, no, man should have dominion over these things. But it looked like He said, man cannot, it's not just good for man to be alone. He gave man a woman out of the man, the rib of a man. Now that is to tell you how cherished God value relationship. That is to tell you how wonderful relationship is. But many a time, relationship fail today. Why? Because there are some ingredients that need to be followed. Even in the Garden of Eden, what make that relationship fail is as a result of this principle. As a result of those principles that was laid down by God, Adam and Eve, they refuse to follow those principles, and you will know the end of those the consequence and the aftermath of their sin. Now that is the same thing. What happened to Adam and Eve today is repeating itself in many homes today. That's why you see there are a lot of crisis, marital crisis in the home. Family are failing, family are falling apart because of these principles are not put under consideration. Now, how do you feel when someone you once loved, but after a short time, the person is breaking apart? Now, it brings about pains. It brings about depression in the life of that person. So that's why we are bringing in this video this morning to help us follow this principle, most especially singles and couples alike, to renew their marriage and to make a choice, to look at some of those things they should look out for before making a choice. So one of these principles that you must follow to getting into romantic relationship is that a romantic relationship must start on the basis of friendship. On the basis of friendship. People have different definition to what friend is. But in my own understanding, what is friendship? Friendship is the ability to confide on individual as a result of the trust that you have for that individual. It means that you are putting your security, your emotions, your thoughts, every of your emotional need in the hands of that individual because you love them. Now let's see what the Bible said concerning friendship. Now, the Bible says in the book of Proverbs 27 verse 6, Proverbs 27 verse 6, it says, faithful are the wounds of friends, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. When you are into a relationship and that relationship is full of physical things, it's full of what the individual can get without actually building a relationship that have the ability to sustain that marriage, then there is a problem. Now the Bible is telling us that, I say happy, it say faithful are the wound of friend. That means that friends are people that stand by you irrespective of every challenges. So that means that if you take time to build friendship before entering relationship into that person, when you get into that relationship or in that marriage, that person will be able to understand and overcome issues that will have lingered on, issues that will have bring crisis, issues that will have bring divorce, will be managed because you took time to build friendship before entering the marriage. Praise Master Jesus. The other thing we want to be looking at this morning in building a relationship, in building a sustainable relationship, is respect. Oh, respect is so important to the extent Paul wrote to us in the book of Ephesians 5 verse 33. He said, man, love your wife. And he said, woman, submit to your husband. Now, the place of submissiveness is talking about the place of respect. That means respect is so important. It's like the engine up of a relationship. Now, respect is when you respect one's feelings. You respect their emotions. You respect their emotional needs. You put everything where they belong, not necessarily because they fit it, but because you have an understanding of what it is. Most times, if you say some of the problem couples go through in their marriage is because there is a misconception of the word concept of the word respect. You must learn to respect each and every individual in relationship. That is one of the qualities that enhancing the building of a relationship. That is one of those things that enhancing relationship. You must learn to respect them. The other one and the last one for this episode is to build a lasting relationship. That relationship must be centered on passion. Now, when we talk about passion is something that is there to you. Passion is something that you have so key to you, something that is so special to you. Now, if something is special to you, you will do everything possible to give it what it takes to get it. Passion is something, having a cause, and not just having a cause, dying for that cause. People don't want to die in a relationship. Now, when we talk about die in a relationship, we are talking about loving to the extent that, you believe that your life is centered on this person. Now, when you don't have a passion for a relationship, cheating is something that easily come by. Breaking up is something that easily come by. Most times people are good. Now, most people are good in breaking relationship. They are not good in maintaining love. They can wake up and say they want to break up love and relationship that have been built. Now, this is as a result, there is no passion. Passion must come into place in building a relationship. Passion must be seen. It must be one of the qualities that is needed. That is one of the qualities that is needed in building a godly relationship. I know this video has improved you. This video has come to help us understand our responsibility, our role, what we are supposed to do in building a relationship, so that we don't have to make mistakes that people are making in their relationship. So I pray, even as you listen to this video, God will bless you. Have a responsibility to raise godly family. Have a responsibility to build a godly relationship, and by so doing, life will be so meaningful and gracious to you. Now, even as we follow, even as you listen to this video, do well to subscribe to this YouTube. Just go to Family Pattern with Odalumes Fidelis and go to the subscribe button, go to the notification button and subscribe. God bless you and remain blessed. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Jesus.